Well, last Thursday, U.S. Senator Marco Rubio from Florida sent an open letter to the president of Columbia University asking her to refund students because of the massive pro-Hamas encampment that disrupted campus activities. And Rubio said that although the Columbia administration initially cracked down on the pro-Palestine encampment, the pro-terrorist encampment, when it formed this past April, it stopped responding after receiving criticism from left-wing activists. He also highlighted the anti-Semitic behavior of the students at Columbia and the university's inability to stop them, noting that one student called on Hamas's military to attack Jewish students. Nice folks. The weeks-long disruption also resulted in violent altercations between demonstrators and law enforcement and more than 100 arrests. This led a Columbia faculty group to issue a vote of no confidence in President Shafiq. Here with me to discuss it more is campus reform correspondent and student at the University of Georgia, Luke Winkler. Luke, I don't think she's wrong. I mean, you look at these big universities, Luke. They've got billions and billions of dollars in their endowment, that's making interest. And look, if people want to forgive student loan debt, go to the endowments of these universities. If they want to make sure these kids get made whole because they got, frankly, shafted by weak-willed, spineless administrators, you've got billions of dollars right there. Reimburse those kids for their tuition, at least for the semester. What do you think?
100%. First of all, should they have their tuition and fees refunded? Absolutely. What is a college's first responsibility to its students is to educate them. And then on top of that, which kind of correlates with this, is to keep them safe. And Columbia University and many other universities across the country failed these two basic principles. They didn't keep students safe, specifically Jewish students safe, as you're seeing here on the screen. And the tuition to go to these universities for Columbia is $68,000. It's insane. They should absolutely have a large portion of their money refunded.
Yeah, and I think that should happen not just at Columbia. Look at some of these 100%. Universities, whether it's UCLA, Portland State. I can go around the country and give you example after example of what went on. If you shut the place down, if you allowed rioters and violent criminals, many of which weren't even students on your college campuses, you allowed them to disrupt school, to threaten Jewish students, to create havoc and do real physical damage. Not only should you reimburse the students, you should pay for all the damage. Don't turn that into the insurance company. They shouldn't have to pay it either, should they?
100%. At UCLA, I saw multiple videos of Jewish students being literally blocked from going to class by pro-Hamas. And I don't call them pro-Palestinian. I call them pro-Hamas demonstrators, because as you said in your intro, these demonstrators are not wanting peace for Palestine. They are wanting to exterminate Jews. That is their sole mission. And universities need to sort of reprioritize what their goals are, because it seems like they want to teach a lot of students anti-American hate rather than basic pedagoggy that should be taught to students at this level. But instead they don't, and then students learn to hate America and hate all the people in it.
What do you get taught at the University of Georgia? Yeah, I saw the kids from North Carolina, Ole Miss, other places putting the flag up, defending the flagpole, singing the national anthem, things like that. What happened at the University of Georgia? More of the same?
Well, I can say I'm proud to be an SEC and UGA student. I was very proud because the first day that these encampments happened on our campus, our dean of students released a statement saying immediately that this was not allowed. We had UGA PD on site immediately. The dean of students, along with UGA PD, told the demonstrators to leave. They wouldn't leave, so they arrested 16 people. There was one day of encampments, that was it, and it lasted for about 2 hours. Why I'm proud to go to the school I go to with an administration that responded swiftly to such barbaric, stupid, and idiotic behavior.
Other than that, it was perfectly fine. Luke, I appreciate that. I think that a lot of the young men and women at these universities in the southern United States that, came into focus, did the right thing. You looked good doing it, and we're glad you did. Luke, thank you for being here as always.
Yep, thank you.
All right, we'll talk soon. Luke Winkler there from UGA. Dog fan, right? No question. Now a quick mention from one of our sponsors. Everyone knows the next medical crisis not too far away, could be right around the corner, whether it comes in the form of a pandemic or something more mundane like a tick bite. You and your family, well, you need to be prepared. That's where the wellness company comes in. You know, the Wellness Company, we have great doctors like Peter McCullough, who appears on this program. The Wellness Company and its doctors are medical professionals that you can trust, and their new medical emergency kits are the gold standard when it comes to keeping you safe and healthy. Be ready for anything. The medical emergency kit contains an assortment of life-saving medications, including ivermectin, the Z-Pack. The medical emergency kit also provides a guidebook to use in the safe use of all of these life-saving medications, tells you exactly what to do and when to do it. From anthrax to a tick bite to COVID, even a bioweapon. The Wellness Company's medical emergency kit has exactly what you need to be prepared. Rest assured knowing that you have emergency antibiotics, antivirals, and antiparasitics on hand to help keep you and your family safe from whatever the globalists throw at us next. Here's all you have to do. Go to twc.health/voice today. twc.health/voice today and order twc.health/voice. Use the promo code VOICE and you'll save 10% more on your purchase.